geez, that's great. Is the lighting halfway decent?
Yes, indeed. They've got the flag up.
Renowned English musician and physicist Brian Cox recently shared a concerning statement about NASA's live moon feed. Could it be related to new discoveries about Earth's natural satellite? His cryptic remark that the moon's existence is not a guarantee has sparked curiosity and worry. What exactly did he mean? And what are the implications for humanity? Cox's comment raises important questions about the future of the moon and whether we've misunderstood something crucial about its role in our cosmic neighborhood. Cox View of the Moon. As someone who has spent much of his career bridging the gap between complex science and the general public, Cox has been a prominent figure in making space exploration both exciting and accessible. His views on the moon, particularly in relation to NASA's live coverage of lunar missions, reflect both the scientific marvel of space travel and the profound cultural impact of these endeavors. In terms of NASA's live coverage, Cox has noted the importance of these broadcasts, particularly in the modern age. He points out that live broadcasts of space missions, whether to the moon, Mars, or beyond, serve as a reminder of the role of science and technology in shaping the future. They allow people around the world to witness groundbreaking events in real time, creating a collective sense of awe and wonder. Cox has been an advocate for the idea that these moments have the power to unite people globally as they transcend borders and bring individuals together to witness shared human accomplishments. In many ways, the live coverage of NASA missions plays a crucial role in nurturing public interest in science and space exploration. Brian Cox frequently underscores the importance of public engagement in space exploration. He has noted that when NASA broadcasts live events, whether it's the launch of a new spacecraft or the landing of a rover, these broadcasts offer a unique opportunity for the public to become active participants in the unfolding narrative of space exploration. NASA's ability to engage with audiences through live streaming and interactive content has, in Cox's view, revitalized interest in space science, especially among younger generations. The idea that viewers can tune in from across the world and experience these events in real time has made space exploration feel more personal and accessible. For Cox, this is part of a larger effort to ensure that the awe and wonder inspired by space exploration continue to fuel curiosity and innovation. In a recent interview, renowned physicist and cosmologist Brian Cox made a chilling and thought-provoking statement about the moon. While discussing the future of humanity and the fragility of our existence in the vast universe, Cox remarked that the moon's existence is not a guarantee and that its disappearance would have catastrophic consequences for life on Earth. That "not a guarantee" statement is worrisome to humankind, knowing how much we need and depend on the moon. How factual is this statement from a renowned physicist? This seemingly mysterious and terrifying statement invites deeper reflection on the moon's role in sustaining life on Earth, the delicate balance of forces that shape our planet, and the unexpected dangers lurking in the cosmos. The moon, Cox suggests, plays a crucial role in maintaining the stability of Earth's axial tilt, which in turn affects our climate and seasons. Without the moon's gravitational pull, Earth's tilt could fluctuate dramatically over millions of years, leading to extreme climatic shifts and potentially rendering the planet uninhabitable. This scientific insight reveals just how intricately the Earth-Moon system is connected, and the absence of the moon would be a profound alteration of this delicate cosmic dance. The thought of such an event occurring, as Cox implies, sends a shiver down the spine, making it clear that the moon's presence is not a mere byproduct of cosmic chance, but a fundamental component of life as we know it. However, the terror Cox evokes is not just about the physical consequences of the moon's absence, but also about the fragile nature of life itself. In a universe full of unknowns, the moon serves as a reminder of the delicate balance that allows life to thrive on Earth. Its role as a stabilizing force underscores the vulnerability of our planet and the unpredictability of cosmic events. This realization compels us to reconsider our place in the universe and our ability to survive the forces that operate on a scale far beyond human comprehension. Cox's statement encourages us to look at the moon not just as a celestial body in the night sky, but as a vital lifeline, one whose disappearance would be a catastrophic event, far beyond any apocalyptic scenario we might imagine. Brian Cox's statement about the moon is a powerful reminder of the intricate connections that sustain life on Earth. Cox has spoken extensively about the historical importance of the moon landing in 1969, particularly how it symbolizes humanity's first great leap into space. For Cox, the Apollo missions were not merely technological feats, but moments that reshaped our understanding of our place in the universe. He often emphasizes how the moon landing provided a rare instance where a scientific achievement had a direct and profound effect on human society. The images of Neil Armstrong taking that first step on the moon were broadcast live, inspiring millions and solidifying the moon as a symbol of human ambition, determination, and curiosity. For Cox, this wasn't just a technological triumph, but a moment of profound human significance, one that altered our perspective on Earth and the possibilities beyond. The advances in space technology that have been achieved since the first moon landing are another subject that Cox frequently addresses. He is particularly interested in how NASA's current and future lunar missions are not just about revisiting the moon, but using it as a stepping stone for deeper space exploration. For example, the Artemis program, which aims to return astronauts to the lunar surface in the coming years, excites Cox because it represents the next phase in humanity's space exploration journey. He often speaks about how these missions will use the moon as a testbed for technologies that will eventually enable missions to Mars and beyond. From a scientific standpoint, Cox is quick to point out that understanding the moon's surface, its resources, and its potential for sustaining human life is crucial for humanity's long-term goals in space exploration. Brian Cox's statements on the moon, space exploration, and NASA's live coverage reflect his deep belief in the power of science to inspire and unite. He views the moon not only as a historical milestone, but as a launching point for future discoveries. By emphasizing the significance of live coverage, Cox underscores how these broadcasts allow humanity to participate in and celebrate these incredible achievements together. In his eyes, space exploration is not just about pushing the boundaries of what's possible, it's about enriching our understanding of ourselves and our place in the universe. What's new about the moon? In recent years, new discoveries have been reshaping our understanding of Earth's natural satellite. While the Apollo missions in the 60s and 70s gave us a pretty solid foundation of knowledge, modern technology and fresh explorations are revealing deeper insights into the moon's past, present, and potential future. One of the most exciting breakthroughs is the discovery of water ice at the moon's poles. For decades, scientists suspected that water could be hidden in permanently shadowed craters at the lunar poles, but it wasn't until recent missions, like NASA's Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter and the Indian Chandrayaan-2 mission, that concrete evidence emerged.
Really great detail using the instruments on board the Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter.
This water ice could be crucial for future lunar exploration, offering astronauts a potential resource for drinking water, oxygen, and even rocket fuel. It's like finding an oasis on a barren desert, and it's making the moon seem a lot more hospitable than we once thought. Another fascinating revelation came from the study of the moon's geological activity. It turns out the moon isn't as dead and dormant as we once believed. In fact, recent seismic data collected by NASA's Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter suggests the moon might still be experiencing moonquakes. Some of these quakes are surprisingly strong, indicating that there could still be internal activity or shifts occurring deep beneath the surface. This not only challenges our previous assumptions about the moon's geologic history, but also raises questions about how much of the moon's structure and composition we still have to learn. In addition, new research into the moon's surface features, like its mysterious mascons, mass concentrations, has provided new insights into how the moon formed. These dense areas beneath the lunar surface, first detected by gravitational anomalies, have been linked to the ancient impacts that shaped the moon's crust. The latest models suggest that these mascons might have been caused by the moon's ancient volcanic activity or by asteroid impacts that released massive amounts of energy. The study of these anomalies is helping scientists piece together the moon's violent early history, which was marked by constant bombardment by comets and asteroids. Lastly, Missions like China's Chang'e program and NASA's upcoming Artemis missions are paving the way for an even deeper exploration of the moon. The goal of Artemis, for example, is to land the first woman and the next man on the lunar surface by the mid-2020s. These missions are designed not only to explore the moon's surface, but to set up sustainable habitats and mining operations, potentially unlocking lunar resources for use on Earth. The idea of establishing a lunar base is no longer just science fiction. It's a real goal that could transform the way we think about space exploration and even our future on Earth. Recent discoveries are constantly reshaping how we view the moon. From water ice at the poles to unexpected seismic activity, there's so much we still have to learn about our nearest celestial neighbor. The moon may have once seemed like a simple barren rock in the sky, but with every new discovery, it becomes more intriguing and more essential for the future of space exploration. The moon sees everything. The concept of moon as Earth's CCTV and diary is an interesting way to think about how crucial the moon is for life on our planet and its various processes. The moon has always been a fascinating presence in the sky, but it's not just there to look pretty. In fact, the moon plays a crucial role in making Earth the planet we know and love. From stabilizing our climate to influencing the tides, this celestial body is more important than we often realize. One of the biggest ways the moon affects Earth is by stabilizing our planet's tilt. Without it, Earth's axial tilt would wobble chaotically, leading to unpredictable and extreme climate changes. The moon is also responsible for the ocean's tides. Its gravitational pull creates high and low tides, which help regulate marine ecosystems. Many coastal species rely on the tides for survival, whether it's for breeding, feeding, or even migration patterns. Without the moon's pull, ocean currents and weather patterns would be drastically different, impacting life on both land and sea. Beyond just tides and tilt, the moon has played a role in shaping human history. Ancient civilizations used its cycles to track time, develop calendars, and even plan agricultural activities. It has inspired countless myths, legends, and artistic creations. Today, it continues to fuel our curiosity as space agencies plan missions to explore its surface and beyond. The moon also serves as a natural shield for Earth, taking hits from asteroids and space debris that might otherwise head our way. While it's not a perfect defense system, its cratered surface shows just how many impacts it has endured over billions of years. The moon is much more than just a glowing orb in the night sky. It keeps Earth's climate steady, regulates the tides, influences culture, and even offers protection from space threats. The next time you look up and see the moon shining down, remember, it's not just a beautiful sight, but a crucial companion to our planet. As mentioned, it's a life-giver to Earth and to its humanity. The moon as a guardian of the planet. One of its most crucial and often overlooked functions is how it helps regulate Earth's rotation. Without the moon's gravitational pull, our planet's day-night cycle and overall stability would look drastically different. In fact, the moon plays such a vital role in Earth's rotational stability that life as we know it might not exist without it. The Earth's rotation isn't just a simple spinning motion, it's influenced by multiple forces, including the gravitational interactions with the Sun and, most notably, the Moon. The Moon exerts a gravitational pull on Earth, creating tidal bulges in the oceans. As Earth rotates, these bulges experience friction against the planet's surface, gradually slowing down the rotation. This process, known as tidal braking, causes our days to lengthen by a fraction of a second every century. If the moon weren't there to provide this stabilizing effect, Earth's rotation would be much more erratic. Over millions of years, the moon has helped maintain a relatively steady 24-hour day, preventing extreme shifts that could have been disastrous for the development of life. Without the moon, Earth's rotational axis would be much less stable. Currently, Earth's axial tilt is about 23.5 degrees, which is responsible for our seasons. However, without the moon acting as a stabilizing force, this tilt could vary significantly over time. Scientists believe that without the moon's gravitational influence, Earth's tilt could swing chaotically, leading to extreme climate changes. Imagine a world where the poles sometimes face the sun directly, causing scorching temperatures, while other times they are plunged into near-permanent darkness. Such instability could have made it nearly impossible for complex life to evolve in a stable environment. The moon isn't just keeping Earth's rotation steady today, it has been shaping our planet for billions of years. In the distant past, Earth's days were much shorter, lasting only about 6 hours. Over time, the moon's gravitational pull has slowed this down to the 24-hour cycle we experience today. This process is still happening, though at an incredibly slow rate. In a few million years, the length of a day on Earth will be slightly longer than it is now. Interestingly, as the moon slows down Earth's rotation, it is also gradually moving away from us, about 3.8 centimeters per year. While this change is minimal in human lifetimes, over the course of millions or billions of years, it could have significant effects on Earth's stability. Let's imagine for a moment that the moon suddenly vanished. The immediate effects would be dramatic. Without the moon's stabilizing force, Earth's axial tilt could become chaotic, leading to unpredictable seasons and extreme climate shifts. The length of our day might also change unpredictably, affecting natural rhythms that have governed life for millions of years. Additionally, without the moon's influence on tides, marine ecosystems that rely on tidal patterns would be thrown into disarray, impacting weather patterns and global ocean currents. The moon isn't just a pretty sight in the night sky, it's a crucial component of Earth's stability. Its gravitational pull ensures that our planet maintains a consistent rotation, preventing erratic shifts in climate and day length. Have you ever wondered why the ocean seems to rise and fall throughout the day? That's the moon's magic. How the moon pulls Earth's oceans. That rhythmic movement of the sea, known as the tides, is actually caused by an invisible force, gravity, but not just any gravity. It's the gravitational pull of the moon that plays the biggest role in shaping the tides we see along coastlines all over the world. The moon's gravity tugs on Earth's water, creating bulges in the ocean on the side closest to the moon and the side farthest from it. These bulges are what we recognize as high tides. Meanwhile, the areas between these bulges experience low tides. Since Earth is constantly rotating while the moon orbits around it, different parts of the world experience these rising and falling tides at different times of the day. The strength of the tides also changes depending on the moon's phase. During a full moon or a new moon, the Earth, moon, and sun align, amplifying the moon's gravitational influence. This alignment leads to what we call spring tides, which have the highest high tides and the lowest low tides. On the other hand, when the moon is at a right angle relative to the Earth and sun, during the first and third quarter moon phases, its pull isn't as strong, leading to weaker tides, known as neap tides. Tides don't just affect ocean waves and beach trips. They play a crucial role in marine life, coastal ecosystems, and even human activities. Many sea creatures rely on the tides for feeding and reproduction, while fishermen and sailors have depended on tidal patterns for centuries to navigate waters effectively. In some parts of the world, tidal energy is even being explored as a renewable energy source. When you're at the beach and notice the waves creeping closer or pulling away, remember, you're watching the powerful yet silent pull of the moon at work. It's a fascinating reminder of how celestial forces continue to shape our planet every single day. One day without the moon. What if, just for one day, the moon decided to take a break? What kind of chaos would unfold on Earth? While a permanent disappearance would have drastic long-term consequences, even a single day without the moon would send ripples through our planet in ways we might not expect. The most obvious and immediate impact of a moonless day would be on ocean tides. The moon's gravity plays a key role in pulling ocean waters, creating the high and low tides we experience daily. If the moon vanished, Earth would only have the sun's gravitational influence, which is much weaker when it comes to tides. Tidal ranges would shrink dramatically, throwing marine ecosystems into confusion. Coastal communities that rely on the predictable ebb and flow of the tides would see unusual water levels, either too high or too low, potentially leading to flooding in some areas and drought-like conditions in others. However, the real chaos would come when the moon reappears after its brief absence. tides wouldn't just return to normal, they would surge in an erratic and unpredictable manner. Imagine tsunamis and storm surges appearing seemingly out of nowhere. Ports and harbors could suffer massive damages, and low-lying cities might be caught off guard by an unpredictable high tide. One of the lesser-known but crucial roles the moon plays is in stabilizing Earth's axial tilt. Right now, Earth tilts at about 23.5 degrees, giving us our seasons. Without the moon's stabilizing effect, Earth's tilt could begin to shift chaotically. If the moon were absent for just one day, there might not be immediate drastic shifts, but small wobbles could still occur, potentially affecting weather patterns in the long run. When the moon returns, the planet would need to settle back into its usual balance. This could lead to slight but noticeable climate disturbances, perhaps an unexpected heatwave in winter or an unusual cold spell in summer. Farmers might find their growing seasons suddenly thrown off track, and migratory animals that depend on stable, seasonal cues could become disoriented. With no moon in the sky, nighttime on Earth would be a much darker experience. While city dwellers might not notice much difference, people in rural areas and wilderness regions would suddenly experience an unnerving darkness. No moonlight means nocturnal animals that rely on lunar illumination, such as owls, foxes, and some amphibians, would struggle to hunt and navigate. Some species of coral that rely on the moon's cycle to spawn might completely miss their reproductive windows, causing potential disruptions in marine ecosystems. Human culture would feel the absence too. Throughout history, the moon has been a guiding light for travelers, a source of inspiration for poets and artists, and a timekeeper for calendars and religious observances. Even if it's just gone for one day, the sudden disappearance of such a constant presence would be eerie, leaving many feeling unsettled. Beyond the physical changes, a missing moon could have a psychological effect on people. Humans have an instinctual connection to the moon. It's been with us since the dawn of time. If it were to suddenly disappear, social media would explode with conspiracy theories, panic, and wild speculation. News outlets would scramble to explain the phenomenon, while scientists would attempt to reassure the public. Many people would likely experience an existential unease, as if something fundamental about reality had been altered. Religious and spiritual groups might interpret the disappearance as an omen, leading to mass hysteria in some areas. Meanwhile, astronomers would be left scratching their heads, trying to figure out what cosmic event could make the moon disappear and then reappear just 24 hours later. Despite the disturbances, Earth would likely survive one day without the moon relatively intact. The long-term consequences would be minimal, assuming the moon returned to its usual place without any further disruption. However, the temporary chaos, ranging from erratic tides to confused wildlife and a spooked human population, would make for a fascinating, if unsettling, experience. Ultimately, the moon's brief vacation would serve as a stark reminder of just how much we depend on our cosmic neighbor. The next time you look up at the night sky and see the moon shining down, take a moment to appreciate it. Without it, even for a single day, our world would be a much stranger place. On the other hand, would the moon die if our planet is not around? Moon without Earth. When we talk about Earth's moon existing independently, it helps to first clear up what that really means. Right now, our moon is a natural satellite, which means it's gravitationally tied to Earth. It's a product of a unique cosmic dance, the result of a giant impact early in Earth's history that sent debris flying, eventually coalescing into the moon we know today. Imagine taking the moon and setting it free from Earth's pull. As a solid chunk of rock, it wouldn't just disappear or lose its identity. Instead, it would likely end up orbiting the Sun on its own, much like other small bodies, such as asteroids. In that sense, the moon can exist independently as a celestial object. However, its behavior and characteristics would change dramatically. Without Earth's gravitational influence, it wouldn't cause tides, wouldn't be tidally locked, and wouldn't share the same intimate history with our planet. It might even be considered just another minor body floating in space. The moon's current role is deeply interwoven with Earth's dynamics. Its gravitational pull stabilizes our planet's axial tilt and, by extension, our climate over long timescales. Its very presence influences life on Earth. Think of the tides and the night sky's familiar glow. Once freed from Earth, while the moon as a rock would still exist, it would lose much of what makes it special to us. So, in short, the moon could physically continue to exist as an independent object in space, but the relationship it shares with Earth is what defines its significance. Without that bond, it wouldn't be our moon. It'd just be another wandering rock in the vast expanse of the solar system. Earth's moon can exist on its own as a celestial body, but it's the unique connection to Earth that gives it its character and crucial role in our own planetary story. Such facts and discoveries mentioned are results of long research efforts and space exploration. There are no plans to stop the study of the moon. Today, things are made easier, seen through technology. The reason why live moon feed is made possible by NASA. How important are these streams? The importance of NASA's live moon feed. NASA's live moon feed might seem like just another cool space-related stream to some, but it's actually far more significant than that. The live feed isn't just about showing off the moon's surface from a camera on a spacecraft. It's a powerful tool that connects people to the wonders of space exploration in real time. Here's why it's important. First off, the accessibility of the live moon feed is a big deal. Space is often seen as something distant and unapproachable, both literally and figuratively. But thanks to NASA's efforts, we can now watch the moon as if we're right there with the astronauts, despite being thousands of miles away. For anyone with an internet connection, the moon is no longer a far-off, unattainable place. It's right there on our screens, just a click away. This kind of access is crucial for sparking public interest in space science and making it feel more like a shared human endeavor. Another significant aspect is the inspiration it provides. For young kids dreaming of becoming astronauts, scientists, or engineers, watching live footage from NASA's missions can ignite a passion they didn't even know they had. Imagine being a kid and seeing a real-time broadcast of the moon through NASA's eyes. How cool is that? It allows them to visualize the scale of what they can achieve in the future and gives them a sense of connection to something far greater than themselves. It's one thing to read about space in textbooks, but it's a whole different level when you can actually see it live. Beyond the public's curiosity, the live feed serves as a crucial tool for scientists and engineers working on space missions. The feed isn't just for show. It provides real-time data that can be used to monitor and adjust various aspects of lunar exploration. The visuals captured during these live broadcasts can offer immediate insights into the moon's surface, help identify potential landing sites for future missions, and track environmental conditions such as lighting and temperature changes. For NASA's engineers, this data can be vital for ensuring the safety of upcoming missions, from landing to rover operations. The live feed brings humanity closer to understanding our own origins. The moon has always been a key to unlocking the mysteries of space and Earth's own history. Scientists believe that studying the moon could reveal important information about how our planet formed, the early solar system, and even clues about the origins of life. With every live feed broadcast, we inch closer to discovering more about our own place in the cosmos. In the grand scheme of things, the moon is not just NASA's to explore, it belongs to all of us. Having the opportunity to witness it in real time creates a sense of unity across borders, cultures, and generations. It's a reminder that space exploration and the pursuit of knowledge is one of humanity's most significant endeavors. The live moon feed might be something you tune into for fun, but it represents so much more. It's a symbol of human curiosity, resilience, and the desire to understand our place in the universe. The next time you find yourself watching NASA's live moon feed, remember, it's not just a cool space broadcast, it's a window into our future, our past, and a way to connect with the incredible journey that space exploration truly is. Have you seen one of NASA's live moon feed streams? If so, how do you find it? Write your thoughts below. Subscribe to the channel for more like this.